Hey, I'm Briar, and this is Speed Dating for Ghosts. Um, it's what it sounds like. It's a game where you speed date ghosts. I've already kind of checked out the options, but so there's this. It's the graveyard. I think it's where ghosts you've finished dating are gonna be. But I'm very excited for it. This game was basically made for me because I love spooky stuff like this. And I like dating sims. They're funny. So let's start. Okay. Oh, hello there. You must be here for speed dating. My name's Fran. I run this little operation. It's nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. Gets lonely being a ghost. Yeah, I'd say it has been pretty difficult. It has? Wonderful. Then let's get started. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Then what? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You'll have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you'll meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they liked you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Yeah, I can't wait. Neither can I. First things first, though. Choose your room. Okay, so there's Room of Palms, Room of Liars, and Room of Black. I don't know, I like plants. Got a plant name. Yeah, Room of Palms. Okay. The Room of Palms. I'm trying to do voices, but I don't know how good it'll be. We'll see. It looks like the basement of an old church. Faded linoleum floors. Spare walls with the odd religious print, framed in peach-colored wood. On one side is a large open kitchen. Old refrigerators donated by the congregation hum and drip. This must be where the cabbage smell is coming from. Rows of long tables are set up for the next spaghetti supper. They work well enough for today's speed dating. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Oh, it's blue now. So, I'm Riley. You're pretty hot for a ghost. Oh my god. Slow down there, buddy. Hey, sorry. Just saying. Isn't it cool we stayed the age we died? Makes dying young a little better. Riley, you need to chill out. I think I can guess how you died. You're not even gonna ask my name? Nah, I already know your name. When I died, I got psychic powers. It's Casey, right? Nice try, but no? Weak sauce. Guess I still need some practice. Let me try again. You're a spirit of curiosity, right? You're bad at this. I'm starting to think maybe you're a spirit of mystery. Haha. That's funny. You got a sense of humor. Nice. Good thing to have around here. I don't want to be rude, but I was laughing at you. Whoa. I'm getting some harsh vibes. Not gonna lie. Did I say something wrong? I just don't like jocks, it's true. I get it. When I was alive, that's what I was. I played football, college level. I was pretty freaking good, too. A lot of scouts were looking at me to go pro. I didn't need to be smart or charming. People just saw my gnarly biceps and were on it. Ghosts don't need football. And I'm not sure what I do now. It sucks, actually. Oh, that does suck. Total suckage. I'm good at shrugging stuff like that off, though. So, you really don't like sports? No, I like sports. Where do I even start? It's The bell rings. Oh snap. Halftime. Guess we call timeout. Let's keep this going in the second half. Oh, Riley. I'm not gonna hit you up again. Okay, another ghost appears. Oh my god! Cough. Hello, sunshine. The ghost takes a long drag of their cigarette. The smoke rises up through their hollow frame, pumping out holes in their back. It's nice to meet you? Is it? That's a surprise. I'm Vera. That, or the Lady in Smoke. That's what the ghost hunters call me. Ghost hunters? Living weirdos trying to prove we exist. Hunter sounds dramatic. Gives them too much credit. For years now, I've haunted Vegas. The glitzier condominiums on the strip, obnoxious houses behind gates. I wake up rich fools at night. Oh my god, I love her. Surrounded in gray smoke, jangling pennies, wailing, "Pay the price." Junk like that. That's pretty cool. Thanks, hun. Spent lots of time working on it. I like when they choke on the smoke. Choke themselves awake. Then they see me, floating at the foot of the bed, looking ready for a funeral. It works. Except when the smoke alarm goes off, then it's not as scary. You should disconnect the alarm. Vera laughs. Why didn't I think of that? Why does a ghost like you need a place like this? I guess. Curiosity. I was lying. No. Yeah, curiosity. It's good to be curious, especially now. When you've been dead as long as I have, you start feeling like you've seen it all. Hold on to that curiosity. It'll save your life. Don't you mean death? Whatever. The bell rings. Guess that's the bell. We'll have to pick this up later. See ya. Oh my god, so far I love her the most. Oh, it's orange? Another ghost appears. You! So this is like the icon for the game, is this ghost. Oh, I don't know what you'll sound like. Hey. Hey. I'm Stephanie. But you can call me Steph. Everybody does. Hi, Steph. Hey. Oh gosh, I'm nervous. I've never done anything like this before. I spent like an hour putting my face on this morning. You look nice. Thank you. That's sweet of you to say. So what brings you to speed dating? I've been single for a while. At first, it was great. I did what I wanted to do. Taught myself some Japanese. Played my clarinet every day without fail. Allowed myself time to get to know the real me. But after a while, the silence gets to you. My cat only says so much. Tell me about your cat, Stephanie. I'd love to know. Clarence. After the angel, but he's more of a demon, especially around food. You know how most cats have this pleasant meow? Almost a mew? Clarence wails and whines. All raspy, like he's dying. Or dead! Haha. You probably think I'm so weird. We're all a little weird, Stephanie. I suppose it beats being normal. There's nothing worse than meeting someone and running out of things to say. After, like, 10 minutes. That's why I'm here. There's no time to get bored. If you do, it's almost impressive. Yeah, tell me about playing clarinet. You're a musician? You gotta commit to it. When I first learned as a kid, we rented one, which was gross, 'cause, well, you have this cloth. It's like a little metal thing attached to a long string. The cloth is on the other end. When you're done playing, you take the mouthpiece off and run the little metal thing through the clarinet to pull the cloth through and despidify it. Sounds like a lot of work. Sorta, I guess. We used to call it the spit rag. Do you miss playing? Not really. I mean, I still practice every day. Oh, that's right. But you can't breathe. Of course I can breathe. I'm talking to you, aren't I? But that's different. How? 'Cause you're a ghost. Wait. What? What do you mean? No, wait! The bell can't be ringing yet. I don't understand. We're dead? Did I die? Am I a ghost? Oh no! I messed up! Oops. Ugh. My bad, Steph. Ugh, it's you again. Hey, Riley. Sup? I'm Riley again. Haha. So, like, what should we talk about now? I have no idea. Oh. Well, if you have no idea, and I have no idea, this'll be a weird few minutes. Ellipses. Ellipses. Clicks tongue. Hum something. What's that you're humming? Just a little tune I wrote. You make music? You're surprised? I'm not just pretty to look at, you know. I've also got a set of pipes. Pipes that aren't muscles. You wanna hear? Sure. Nobody ever wants to hear my music. This is rad! Okay, so, it goes a little something like this. There's nothing I would like better than lying beside you forever in a graveyard cemetery row, watching the green grass grow. I'll let him keep singing. The sun would beat down on the stones. Nobody would be on their phones. It would be the most perfect place. Almost as perfect as your face. I can't sing, oh no. Okay, so, what do you think? Pretty okay, yeah, it was great. You're too kind. Too kind. Guess I'm just lucky. Gifted with the blessing of the beat, you know? So, why music? Sometimes I'll be exploring a graveyard, and bam! Inspiration kicks one through the uprights. Do you do any art? Not really. Cool. It's good to be into things. Those things don't gotta be art, or sports. You do you. Be the best ghost you can be. My opinion is turning around on Riley. That's good advice. I have my moments. You're smarter than you look. I am? Thank you so much. That's super nice of you. You're welcome, Riley. So you're nice and hot? Score! Riley. You've grown on me. The bell rang. So, like, I was thinking, it might be fun to see a game together. My old team's playing our state rivals. It's been a while since I've checked in on them. That's not really my thing. Bummer. But hey, I understand. I think maybe we could count this as a loss. There's always next time, though. Oh, you're smiling! Hello again, sunshine. Good to see you back around. We only touched on my past last time. Us ghosts tend to look back a lot. Reflect. Obsess, maybe. Hard to know a ghost without knowing how she lived. So how did you live? I made my life in Vegas. Went there when things started booming. Figured I could make some money. At first, I lost a whole bunch. Slots. They'll get you good. Then I took this job, working for a casino boss, his executive assistant. I told him when to wear a tie and clean his dirty laundry, if you get my meaning. Oh, wow. You must have made serious money. Honestly, no. The base pay was pretty sad. But when I did good, he gave me $1,000 tips and put me up. Never had to pay a dime in rent. Seems like a good deal, if you like blood on your hands. This guy was a scumbag, a real piece of work. There was nothing he wouldn't do. Buy people out, rob them. There were so many convenient accidents. Anything to get at the competition. I was the one who kept his secrets. I made them go away. That sounds dangerous. It wasn't, until it was. One day, in 1954, the casino rang me up. A voice, the boss's son, said they were out of clean shirts. It was maybe 6 a.m. The sun wasn't up yet. I dropped my girl off at a sitter and rushed over to the casino. You had a daughter? Sure did. I was a single mom in the 50s, in case you're doubting why I stayed at the job. The casino front doors were locked. The doors were never locked. Security let me in and led me to the blackjack tables, where my boss was waiting, dead on the floor, blood soaking into the burgundy carpet. Where was his son? Standing next to his pops. He smiled when he saw me. "You'll make this go away," he said. I nodded. 2 guys, bigger than horses, stepped up behind me. They loaded my dead boss into the trunk of a black car. One of them drove. The other made sure to sit with me in the back seat. Did you know these men? No. All their toughs looked the same. I swear they worked a year, and then got put down. Like my boss had been put down. I kept thinking about where this put me. When we got to the desert, would they bury me too? But they didn't. I watched as my boss, friend to the mayor, a builder, a legend, got what he deserved. A hole in the sand. Your girl was at the sitter? And she stayed there. I wasn't about to pick her up. At least, not until things cooled down. So how did you die? I went home alone, locked all the doors and windows, turned off all the lights, and waited. Nothing happened, until I nodded off. I woke to an intense heat, took a deep breath, sucking in hot, black smoke. My lungs felt like they were burning. I couldn't see. They burned my home down, after making sure I was inside it. I'm so sorry, Vera. Yeah, well, now you know I am the lady in smoke. The bell rings. Sorry this got so grim. After this is all over, maybe we can grab a drink. Try not to let the past haunt us, even for just an hour. Wow, I would like that. I like Vera a lot. Steph again. So wait. We're actually totally 100% dead? Yes? As in afterlife. The afterlife? If you can call it that. I still feel alive, just like dissociated. Like the world is going on without me. It's a familiar feeling. I felt it a lot when I was alive too. What was your life like? It was difficult. Except not really. Mostly, life was pretty good. Good job? Honestly, I never really had a job. I didn't work during high school. And I, got sick my first year of college. Sick? This is hard to talk about. I had cancer. A brain tumor. It was bad. Diagnosed a week after my 19th birthday. I started getting headaches and feeling confused about things. Things would just look wrong. Out of place. It's hard to describe. How long did they give you? They gave me a few months. With treatment, that turned into a year. They said it was aggressive. So they had to be aggressive. Eventually, the symptoms subsided. It seemed like they zapped it. Told me I was progression-free. Whatever that means. I was allowed to go back to school, but I didn't. I retreated into my room. After so much time facing death, I had a lot of trouble facing people. Funny, huh? Now I'm facing death and people. There's the bell. I guess it's back out into the world now. I have a lot to figure out. It was nice to meet you. Thanks for helping me talk this out. Okay. Steph, leave this room. If you hurry, you could catch up to her. See if she'd like to talk some more. Then again, a date with a ghost like Steph might not be the most exciting. She's no football hunk, nor is she the infamous lady in smoke. Choose your date. Okay, I'm gonna take a sip of coffee. So I'm not picking Riley. I kind of like Vera, she's cool. But I feel I relate to Steph? But I'm gonna go with Vera. I don't know, she's neat. I don't know that she actually liked me, but you meet Vera outside. She's smoking in the dark. Took you long enough. Not really, though. I'm just getting around. So, what do you want to do? The worlds are... Vera stops talking. She seems distracted all of a sudden. You hear that? I didn't hear anything. I heard a voice. There it is again! A voice! Did you hear it this time? Are you okay? I'm honestly not sure. I'm hearing a second voice. This one sounds familiar. Like the way I'd sound if someone recorded me. Me, but not me. This is so weird. I'll say. The voice is calling out to me. It's saying, Vera, are you there? We are trying to reach Vera. Oh my god, is someone doing a seance? Dead on the 5th of November, 1954. And then the other voice, the one that sounds so familiar, is it her daughter? It says, where are you, Mom? It is. Oh no. My daughter? I'm sorry. I have to go. I have to find her. Can I come with you? Yeah. I think you better. I'm not sure what I'm hearing. It sounds like my daughter, but, well, you know what I've done. It might be nice to have some backup. You follow Vera to the source of the voices in her head. A small bungalow on a quiet street on the other side of town. There's a square hedge around the front yard, and a neon sign in the window. Psychic readings. Know the future. Know yourself. Let's go inside. Inside, the house is dark, except for a dim room towards the back, lit by trembling candles. Two people are seated at a table, facing each other. One is a young woman, dressed in black with multiple piercings. She appears to be the psychic, and playing the part with witchy flair. A second woman sits across from her. This woman is in her 70s, wearing wireframe glasses and a long, black dress. She looks like a retired librarian. That's my daughter. Is this a seance? It sure looks that way. What happens now? I feel a presence. Vera's daughter opens her eyes. Mom, are you there? Your mother is here. She may not be able to speak, but she is listening. Mom? I sense two presences. Two? Yes. One is unknown to me. The psychic breathes in deeply. You may now ask your mother a question. Perhaps she will respond. Mom? It's Jane. I need to know what happened. How you really died. The police, the papers, they all said it was an accident. But I found your letters, Mom. What did they do to you? I can't. I can't tell her what happened. It's too hard. Can you say something to her? I need her to know I'm out there. I'm just not sure I can do it. I think she deserves to know, so I'm gonna tell Jane how her mom really died. The psychic repeats what you say, word for word. The letters were all true. Every word. I'm sorry I left you. I did it so you could live. Jane begins to cry. You didn't leave me. They took you from me. I was only a little girl. I'm so sorry, Mom. I miss you so much. God, I'm so fucking sad. I miss you too. Wow, alright, I guess that was it. Visit graveyard. So Vera's there. Vera, spirit of despair. Years alive, 1891 to 1954. Cause of death, house fire. Better known as the Lady in Smoke, Vera is a bit of a celebrity in the ghost world. She lived a fairly long and eventful life as a secretary, and then personal assistant to an infamous Vegas casino owner in the early years of the Strip. The elite gig put the best drinks in Vera's hands, but sure put her out, as she found herself at the whims of childish, over-rich men who demanded everything from her and had no qualms about making life miserable for good people. She died in a house fire under suspicious circumstances, taking a multitude of secrets with her, and has since haunted the hotels and mansions of wealthy men, bringing folly to any who misuse their power. That was fun. I think I'll play it again, and pick the second room, and then pick the third room. Okay. Well, hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. Thank you. Okay, Room of Liars. So I guess music? Oh, this one's a glass instead of a candle. This is much better than the weird church room. The Room of Liars looks a bit like a conference hall. The kind you might see in an airport hotel. There was a meeting of regional managers here yesterday, followed by some couple's 65th anniversary in the evening. They left a few balloons behind. Worn, plush stacking chairs are set on either side of lacquered oak tables. In one corner, there are wine glasses and a metal pitcher of water, alongside a stainless steel urn for coffee. Ghosts don't need coffee. One particularly nervous ghost is holding a cup anyway. Some habits never die. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. Oh, me. Ah! A ghost! Oh god! Sorry. Of course you're a ghost. We all are. I'm still not used to this whole being dead thing. I'm not really used to it yet either. Nothing prepares you for this life. Except, this isn't life. Post-life? I feel so lost. When I used to have anxiety attacks, I'd focus on my breathing. Listen to my heart beating. Now I can't breathe. I don't even have blood. Ah, what does that mean? Take it one step at a time, buddy. Steps. Yeah, that's a good one. It took me forever to just learn how to walk on solid ground when I first woke up, after I died. I fell right through my coffin, through my own body, down, 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 into the bedrock. It was so dark. That sounds awful. It was. I will never forget the confusion, the helplessness. I seized up. That stopped me from falling. It was like my whole body became corporeal, not flesh. Just like, you know how if you concentrate, you can pick up objects? Like that. Except I was the object, and the earth was holding me. It was so quiet there, stuck in solid rock. How did you get out? I pulled myself up, away from the heap below. Sorta clawed my way to the surface, through the earth. I felt the rock moving through me. Ah! The bell rings. Oh! That was just the bell. Whew! Thank you for listening. I guess we'll talk more in a bit. Hopefully the other ghosts are as nice as you. Okay. Another ghost appears. Oh, hello! Well, look what we have here. The ghost's voice creaks like ancient wood. Oh. The name's Spooky Peter. He tips his hat. Dust spills off the brim. How do you do? I do, okay. I'd wager otherwise. Like, maybe you're scared. Like, maybe you've seen a ghost. Spooky Peter laughs. Or coughs. It's hard to tell. You definitely are spooky. Thank you for saying so. I've been doing this a while. My record of hauntings goes back long as the door. Since the Black Death took me in 1665. I thought the plague was earlier. The Black Death came in waves, lingered for centuries. I was a doctor in London. I knew I'd got it. The second the chills started, I was dead in days. Last great gasp of bubonic on the island. Some 68,000 went with me. Ever since then, I've been spooking folks. Even been in books. Not always by name, mind you. But you can tell when it's me. The top hat, the fear. All hot and sick. Nobody spooks him like Spooky Peter. Are you the devil? Just one of his helpers. You could be too. There's something in your eyes. A potential. Teach me your spooky ways. Now. Spooky Peter doesn't just teach anybody. A rock has potential. Before you throw it through a window. What makes you any better? So I can either say I turn in milk into worms, I make unplayed stereos blast music, or I can pull my face off. That one sounds fun, so I'm gonna say I can pull my face off. Spooking like that may shock 'em, but there ain't no art to it. You go all the way, the living have nothing more to fear. And when they aren't spooked, what's the point? No. The spookiest spookins, the stuff that eats at you, makes you doubt what you hear or see. Makes you wonder what could be under that bed. It's never spooky when you see what it is. So how's that for a lesson? It was useful. Good. There's more where that came from. If the legendary spookin' is what you're after, and Spooky Peter's gonna take you under his wing, so to speak, you'll need a solid foundation. It's all about knowing your audience. A good spookin' is in the details. The bell rings. The bell means we move on. Guess I'll be seeing you when I come back around. Who now? A thick layer of dust now covers the table. Another ghost appears. Sup? Wanna make some money? Okay, wait, no. Let's try this again. Wanna make some money? Excuse me? Do you want to make some money? Dollar bills, cashola. You know the stuff. I understand what money is. Good. Then you'll understand why I want more. This is a singles mixer. Yes, it certainly is. And I'm looking for eligible, accomplices. The name's Leon, by the way. I rob banks. Don't judge. You rob banks? Banks. Financial institutions. Cash condos. You know the joints. I know what banks are. Good. You pass the test then. You meet my impossibly high requirements. A ghost who knows what a bank is. Let's do this. The problem with robbing banks? People see the robbers. But you can't see a ghosty. We can walk right in and float that money right on out. Genius, right? It's a perfect crime. There's no such thing. True facts. But nothing's for sure, is it? Except death. Seems to me that makes us uniquely qualified. There's no harm in hearing you out. No harm at all. At the very least. It'll break up all the gloom in this room. Leon looks around at the other ghosts. Yeesh. The bell rings. Nuts. Time to switch seats. Don't worry. I'll be back. We got more to talk about. I might rob a bank with Leon then. I am into that idea. Okay, the second round begins. The other ghosts. Holy, were they awful. Leon's just a creep. And Spooky Peter. That name is earned. Oof. Also, I think I forgot to introduce myself. My name's Kyo. Sorry. No need to be sorry. No need, sure. I'm still sorry, though. My anxiety gets the best of me. Social situations are tough. This one especially. Okay, I love this anxious ghost, honestly. But I really want to rob a bank with Leon. So maybe I'll come back someday and rob a bank with Leon. And also learn from Spooky Peter. But I really am endeared to this ghost. Spooky Peter has been around. I think he's actually just us. My rule? Never trust anyone who wears a hat. The stuff he said to me? The hairs beneath your neck know me. It's best to hide in the corner of their eye. He's what I was afraid of as a kid. He said he's been in books. I believe it. The man's almost theatrical. Reminds me of a character actor playing the devil on stage. I totally see it. I'm not a confident person, but I'm rarely wrong. You should stay away from him. You're not like these other ghosts. I'm sure thankful for that. At best, dating ghosts is frustrating. Everyone asks the same things. How did you die? What was your life like? If we were alive, the questions would be like, what kind of food do you like? What's your favorite movie? Dying doesn't make people more interesting. It's Videodrome, by the way. My favorite movie, I mean. I don't know if this ghost wants to hear these things. That's weird to say, though. I will ask, what was your life like? Oh, please, not you too. I'll give you the short version. I was in film studies, working my way towards a PhD. In debt, always pretty sad. I had good friends, though. I was always studying. One weekend, they convinced me not to study. They said we should go to the lake instead. I couldn't swim. I never learned. You see where this is going. I drowned. Everything went black and quiet. I woke up dead in a fancy wooden box, under 6 feet of dirt. That's when I fell deeper. Like I told you before, I hate thinking about it. Why do I always dwell on the bad stuff? Let's make this lighter. What's your favorite food, buddy? Seriously? You're asking me my favorite food? Coffee's a food, right? It's coffee. We could go for coffee after this. At a coffee shop? No thanks. We can't drink coffee anymore, and I hate being around the living. They somehow make me even sadder. We could go to an art gallery. Art galleries depress me. Half the art is super sad, and all of it's better than anything I could do, which just reminds me that I wasted my life. So I'm gonna say no to art. Tell you what, I'll come up with something. Something a little different, hopefully. That sounds good. Yay! Oh, that tiny smile! I can't wait to do something with you. That isn't talking about myself. Sorry. The bell rings. See you after we're done. I think I'm gonna go for Ayu. I think that was the name. Kyo, sorry. Go for Kyo. Kyo? Kyo. My spooky protege returns. What knowledge do you seek, protege? I want to know it all, buddy. In time. A truly spooky ghost requires one thing above all else. Ellipses. Patience. What spooks Spooky Peter? Not much. Though I will say, I ain't so fond of beasts. What kind of beasts? The domesticates. Hounds. Felines. You're scared of cats? Spooky folk like me rely on a certain covertness. I can't just be all clanging about, announcing myself. That's not so spooky. Cats? They can sense Spooky Peter. They know I'm there. If I hide in the closet, They'll scritch and scratch at the door, start yowling, even run around in the dark. To wake the owners, I wager. It's trouble, let me tell ya. A real impediment. Spooky Peter wheezes. Something's rattling around in there. Are you okay? Pay the rattle no mind. I died with it. It stays with me. You ever been to the mirror world? What's that? The place beyond this, but the same as this. You've seen it, but always looking in. The bell rings. If you fancy another lesson, come on by that edge of things. I'll show you around the other side. If I find time. Tarry all you want. I've got patience. Like I've got time. I can wait forever. Alright, Spooky Peter! What the fuck? Okay. Hey, Leon. Okay, so, here's what I'm thinking. You'll come in with me, while I get a third ghost to watch the door. We can plan later. Why, though? We've got the time now. Might as well use it. What if someone hears? Good thinking. You're a careful one. I can see that coming in handy. Lord knows I could stand to be more careful. Did you steal when you were alive? You'd be surprised. Shh. Fran's coming. How's everything going over here? Just great, Fran. I think I found the one. I'm glad to hear that, Leon. Carry on. Don't mind me. Just checking in. Do you think she knows? Hard to say. The trouble with me is, it's hard not to talk about stealing. I stole candy when I was 9. Switched to stealing beer at 14. Stole my first car a year later. I hit up convenience stores, drive-ins. Even held up a laundromat once. I threw my back out, carrying all those quarters. Did you ever get caught? Big or small, every heist has a hitch. 3 or 4 went so bad, I was in and out of jail. But it wasn't anything serious until I got a crew together and started doing banks. Even country cops took that seriously. Caught me good after 5. Spent the rest of my life behind bars. So you have unfinished business. Nothing so dramatic. Stealing's just all I know. It's a hobby, a talent, the love of my life. The bell rings. That's our time. You've heard my pitch, gotten to know me a little more than I like. So what do you say? I don't want to turn him in, so I'll just turn him down. But I'll come back and help him out later. No thanks. Fair enough. You know the plan. You know me. If you change your mind, I'll be at this branch at this time. Leon slides you a slip of paper. It's been a slice. Alright. Choose your date. Okay. I know who I'm picking, but I'm gonna have some more coffee anyway. Kyo is a lot like a lot of my friends, and it's kind of funny. So I think what I'm gonna do is like pick Kyo, and like for the other ones that I didn't do, I'll do those later. Like for this one and the first room, I'll do those later. I don't think I'll replay them, but I'll get to the point of the date and just record that part, and put those all in a video of the additional endings, since y'all have seen most of the stuff, and I probably wouldn't change my answers. And it seems like it changes what information you get, but it doesn't seem like it changes your date. So, I'll pick Kyo. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Oh! The music got deeper. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Don't worry so much. What? Take off your headphones! Hold on a second! Let me take off these headphones! The music dimmed. That's better. So, what were you saying? I'm just excited. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm worried the place we're going is boring. It's pretty much, well, the middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know, 'cause we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far away, far from any paved roads. Did you know I made greeting cards? For ghosts to give other ghosts. Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. Oh, that smile's so cute. It's just a hobby. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here. Just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me it's okay to be sad sometimes. That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do, but I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it. Kyo looks out onto the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake toward a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. This house is a tiny thing. When it was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned, left to fall apart, lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold, back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. That is fine. Everything's fine. It's cute. Okay, let's visit graveyard. Kyo. Kyo, Spirit of Anxiety. Years alive, 1985 to 2014. Cause of death, drowning. As far back as Kyo can remember, they were afraid. Ghosts, water, living an irrelevant life. Then they drowned at age 29, a year before completing a PhD that put them thousands in debt with no promise of even sessional work after graduation. Now, they're a ghost, facing an eternity of time and no idea what to do with it. Meeting other ghosts is hoping, though. Since speed dating, Kyo has even taken up a new hobby, learning to swim. Fun? A little grim, but fun? Okay. Let's do the third room. Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down. And you can go right in. Okay. Let's go to Room of Black. I know from pictures one ghost that is going to be in this room, and I have absolutely no idea how to do that voice. We'll see. Okay. There's flowers there. The Room of Black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants, drying and rotting in the sun. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping, and well beyond the garden, a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings, and a ghost appears. Oh, sup? Ooh, I'm a ghost. Ooh. I'm gonna go ooh, back. Lol. Wait. Lol. Isn't it great being dead? It's pretty neat, yeah. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Dre. I'm, like, dead, obviously. I'm also, like, dead. Go figure! Let's be dead together. So what do you do for fun? I haunt places. Like, actually scare people. Nothing too mean. Just, like, flicker lights off and on, move stuff around so it floats, push people downstairs. You know, ghost stuff. Fun! That all sounds amazing. Even the stair thing? Well, of course not. Okay, good. Because I was kidding about the last one. Dre looks around. Dre looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotting garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wild? They all just contort and wail. And not in the good way. So, what are you into? Boobies. Dre snorts a little. No, but seriously, I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses, who carry their own heads. A shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Blunt. Where? I could use one! Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy does it do nothing. Getting messed up. It's the only thing I miss about living. When I was alive, I loved jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got all the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now. Before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know? But now that I am dead, it just feels right. Like, maybe it was meant to be. Which, I guess makes sense, since we all die in junk. The bell rings. Antler ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. Okay. Another ghost appears. Hello, you look like a grandma. Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of the home, to see a new face. The home? I haunt the old folks' home, where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Few nursing homes are. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little better, that is my mission in death. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals. Ring a nurse when needed. Tuck residents in at night. In their final moments, I whisper in their ears. There is more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living, whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. I agree. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? I'm still figuring that out. It's strange being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die, and the fire is not quenched. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. That's over my head. I'm not sure I understand it either. I'm just grateful that there is an afterlife at all. The bell rings. Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Another ghost appears. This is what I was talking about. Ellipses. Ellipses. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Ellipses. Hi? Ellipses.
What is it you require?
I guess companionship? Ellipses.
You will not receive companionship from me. I bring only pain, like a memory that haunts, like a curse.
Who are you?
My name? I am unknowable, the shadow of a shadow. You can call me Gary. That is who I was, who I used to be.
Tell me about Gary.
Gary was a simple man, an accountant, common. Gary liked the patter of rain, baseball games, and decaffeinated tea.
I miss the little things too.
They are gone. Gary is gone.
Too bad. Gary sounds nice. Ellipses.
Gary is gone.
Ellipses.
Killed. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was something, now cobwebs. A draft.
I'm so sorry, Gary.
Do not be sorry. Gary's gone.
The bell rings. Your time with Gary is over. He lifts up his fragile frame and shambles over to the next table. What the fuck? What is he looking for? Gary, are you okay? Okay. The second round begins. Everybody's so flippin' gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? We could liven it up. Oh man. Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we try to scare the other ghosts. Who haunts the haunters or something? They seem hard to spook.
You're probably right. That one ghost especially.
I'll say Hattie.
That's the one! She looks like a snowball. Horrifying. I did see a panicky little ghost. They went into another room. If only they were here. Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flesh bags. Give them something to be afraid of.
I'd like that.
Cool. I don't meet a lot of ghosts like you. Nice ones, I mean. Usually I pal around with other poltergeists.
So you actually like that I'm nice?
I mean, why not?
It's not like nice is all you are. Nice is a bonus for me. A personality quirk or whatever. Nice is more than a quirk. Either way, you actually seem to care. Like, about what I have to say? You're different from the others. Most of my friends. All they care about is a good time. Not that that's bad. My friend Beck likes to make corpses wink. At morticians. At open casket funerals. Allison haunts an airport hotel. Guess she likes to watch weird people doing it. I just hang out. Go to shows. Terrorize this normie couple I know. Rich types who moved into my old house. They actually put up a plaque that says, "Live, laugh, love." Oh my god! Blech. So you're bored. Yeah, I guess. I sort of wasted my life. I don't want to waste my death. I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. The bell rings. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. Okay. If you can't tell, I'm very preferring that ghost. Hello again. How is the speed dating going? Is everything you hoped it would be? There are some weirdos here. Weirdos? That's not very nice now, is it? I'm sorry, Hattie. Even the living are a little weird. The dead? Well, just look at me. I look like cotton balls. I suppose you're right. You're darn right I'm right. I've been around the bend. Lived longer than most of these other ghosts have been dead. I know a thing or two. Even still. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I love gardening. I never much cared for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas. Spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. I like tomatoes. Tomatoes are finicky plants. They need water to survive, of course, but too much and they'll start to get sick. Now that we're ghosts, I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Help something live, you know? The bell rings. Whoop, there's the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you'd join me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows they won't be his last. That sounds wonderful. Well, no, I'll say let me think about it for now. I understand. I'll be at Queen Mary's at 7 a.m. Hope to see you there. Hattie floats over to the next table. She takes her time. It seems like she wishes she could just stay and talk to you. Oh, Gary.
Why are you so sorry?
What do you mean?
When we spoke the first time, you apologized profusely. Why?
I feel bad for you.
I do not need your pity. I need to know what happened to me. I only recall slivers of my last moments alive. Emotions. Work. A shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together.
Tell me about the emotions.
There was anger, frustration, guilt. Now all I live for is revenge. It pumps through me like blood. But how can I need revenge when I don't know what happened? When I don't know who is to blame?
You mentioned a shadow?
The shadow was long, dark, but familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name?
Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now they look sort of sad. You're a good ghost, Gary.
Your kindness. It is rare among our kind. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together, we will discover why.
The bell rings. Gary left a strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. Choose your date. Okay, honestly, Gary is really fun for me, and so is Hattie. I love all of these ghosts in all of them, except for maybe the jock, but he grew on me too. But I think I'm gonna pick Dre this time. Dre is very much like my high school friends. You ready? God, I can never remember what voice I'm doing for them.
Yeah, you're ready.
Dre has something planned, that's for sure.
This is gonna be sweet.
Dre takes you to a house. Oh, sorry. Dre takes you to a house in the city. A duplex. Brick. Not a bad looking place. Maybe a little rundown. It's clearly had some renovations, though. Like the neighborhood, its edges have been filed off in favor of some good old-fashioned gentrification. The front door is a fresh shade of red. And there's a pretty nice car in the driveway. My place, when I was just another flesh bag. Really? Yeah, really. What, you're surprised? When I was here, it was way better. There was a pawn shop over there, where that garbage Java Joy Joy is now. Java Joy Joy? Huh. They always had good tapes. Now it's just coffee. Everyone just drinks coffee and does yoga. Whatever. Come on, let's go inside. From the inside, the house looks like a show home. Perfectly decorated rooms with perfectly placed furniture. Everything matches because almost everything is white or gray. They get cleaners, pay them like nothing, and complain when they don't wash the walls. Ceramic letters hang on a yellow accent wall. Live, laugh, love. This is the garbage I'm talking about. Live, laugh, love. Spew, barf, puke. Dre starts to rearrange the letters. E-V-I-L. Oh man. G-H-O-U-L. And then that leaves L-A-E-V. What does that spell? Veil? Does evil ghoul veil mean anything? What about leave? What, like leave without the E? Perfect. They take a step back to survey their handiwork. Evil ghoul, leave. LOL. So, where should we hit next? The bedroom. Ooh, good call. The bedroom is something. A king-side bed with 8-foot mahogany posts. A painted carving of a butler at the door with a tray for keys. A cream blanket with colorful stripes that harkens back to the fur trade. Wicker everywhere. Where do we even start? The butler. Deal. Dre concentrates on the carved butler. His wooden face starts to contort. What was an uppity smirk is now a fanged grin. His brown eyes turn bright yellow. It's pretty scary, trust me. Dre places their art on the bed to make sure everyone sees it. There! Now all that's left is to... There's a click at the front door. Oh shiz, they're home! Quick, this way. Dre drags you to the front room just as the couple who lives here opens the front door. At first, they don't notice anything is wrong. They take off their shoes while bickering about who forgot to take the garbage out. The man is the first to see the letters on the wall. He stops talking. She looks up to see why. He points to the letters rearranged on the wall. And they proceed to freak the fudge out. They run away. Not out the door. Up the stairs. Straight to the bedroom. They scramble up the stairs and slam the bedroom door shut, locking it behind them. Yes, they went to the bedroom. Dre looks at their wrist. There's no watch, but they pretend there is. Wait for it. You hear panicked whispers behind the door. A little longer. Okay, I can't make a note that high, but they scream. Tanner, that is it. I can't take this anymore. We are moving out. Now. Yes. Oh man. This was the best date ever. Ellipses. Same time tomorrow at the Java Joy Joy? I'm there. Rad. Hearts. Okay, that was great. Let's visit the graveyard for Dre. Okay. Dre, Spirit of Mischief. Years alive, 1972 to 1994. Cause of death, unknown. In life, Dre had a way of getting on the wrong side of authority. Parents, teachers, cops. Few dare to tell Dre what to do, and those who tried always ended up regretting it. After Dre was kicked out of the house at 14, they spent the rest of their teens couch surfing or living on the streets. Spotty work, door checking, and carrying equipment at punk gigs paid for Dre's more expensive habits, and plenty of good times. But things got bad towards the end. Now a poltergeist, Dre prefers not to talk about those final moments of life, and focus on making the best of death. That's fun. Okay. Go back. Okay. I'll end this here, but have a video up sometime soon, I guess, of the rest of the dates. Thanks for watching.